The Children's Services Market Report has been designed to be a key support document for those wishing to build their understanding of the sector. It is a comprehensive view of the children's services market and goes further by providing a detailed deep dive into the key subsectors of special education, residential children's care, foster care, and adoption. The report offers granular analysis of key data points. These are not just snapshots, but provide historical trends alongside expert analysis. This is combined with a detailed insight of the public sector drivers impacting on the market, with assessment of the policy, regulatory, and funding decisions taken, and what it might mean for the sector in the future. LaingBuisson published its last edition over 2 years ago, and since then a lot has changed, including major policy and regulatory reviews that could radically alter the sector in the future. The new report offers a clear assessment of these changes, and in line with continued investor interest in the sector, we have decided to overhaul the special education sector to provide a closer look into the complexity of a policy and legislative environment surrounding service provision. Naturally, the new edition provides a complete update on all the key data points relevant to the sector, whether it's market sizing information, supply and demand data, user profiling, funding levels, or quality ratings. I think the key takeaway of the report is that it truly highlights the continued growth in the overall market value of children's services. It's the first time LaingBuisson has found that in each of the core subsectors covered by the report, that's special education, children's residential care, and foster care, the independent sector's market value has reached over £1 billion. This has been driven by continued volume growth of children with complex needs, which has pushed up spend within special education. However, the drivers in residential care and foster care are somewhat different. In-house supply constraints often require commissioners to look towards their independent sector providers to find appropriate accommodation for children in those categories. As a result, we have seen the government look to get a tighter grip, and in the report, we look closely at the extent to which funding, policy, and regulation control levers may impact on the system in the future. We have worked hard to make this edition of the Children's Services Report valuable to anyone looking to enhance their knowledge in the sector. So it could be someone coming to it with no background experience, or those looking for quick access to the information they need. For this reason, we have broken children's services into clear subsectors, with deep dives into special education, children's residential care, foster care, and adoption services. We also have standalone sections on regulation, sector providers, and investors. So investors and those involved in supporting the deal-making process, whether it's bankers, lawyers, or advisors, will find this report particularly useful. As always, the report offers a one-stop shop to detailed data analysis about market conditions, alongside a comprehensive assessment of policy, funding, and regulation. And all of this is underpinned by LaingBuisson's 30 years of experience in writing sector reports.